Hello everyone. So in our today's video we will discuss the things which you should be aware before doing a CISA certification. So let's start the video. When you appear for CISA examination, the first question that comes to your mind is whether to take CISA membership or not. So we will discuss what are the benefit of taking the membership and what is the cost involved in both the scenario. So first we will discuss the membership option. So suppose if you take membership, then it will cost you around $750, and the cost include your membership fees, your examination fees, and your local chapter fees. And suppose if you don't take a membership and directly give the CISA examination, then it will cost you around $760. So as you can see in both the scenario, the cost is approximately same only. So what is the advantage of taking the membership, that we will discuss. So the first advantage is, suppose by any chance you didn't clear the CISA examination in first attempt, then you need to reappear for the examination, and if you are a member then you can reappear for examination, and it will cost you around $575. And suppose if you have not taken the membership, then it will cost you around $750. So this is the first benefit of taking the membership. Now the second benefit is, once you take a CISA membership, you will get access to local chapter. So this local chapter conduct classes related to various ISACA certification, and you will get some discount on the local chapter classes. So this is the second benefit. Like as you can see on the screen, the Mumbai chapter has recently conducted classes for CDPSC certification. So you can see the cost difference between members and non-member. And third is, like ISACA provides other certification also, like CRISC, CISM, CDPSC. So all this certification you can give exam at a discounted price, that is $575. So once you take the membership, you will get all this benefit. And let me tell you one more point, that this membership is valid for 1 year only. So after 1 year you need to renew the membership to get all this benefit. So in summarize way, I can say that it is always beneficial to take membership, because it will cost wise also both are same, and in membership you will get some advantage. So our next topic is how to obtain CISA certification. So to obtain the CISA certification, first you need to pass the CISA examination. Once you pass the CISA examination, you need to submit a CISA certification application along with some processing fees. Okay. And to qualify for a CISA, you must have a 5 years of information system auditing, control assurance or security work experience within a past 10 year of application submission date. Now there is little bit confusion, like I have talked to some CISA aspirant and they told me that because of this clause they cannot appear for the CISA examination since they don't have a 5 years of work experience in IT audit. So let me clear this point, guys. This experience you can prove after passing the examination. So to appear for CISA examination, this experience is not required. You can appear for examination even if you have no experience in IT audit. Okay. So once you pass the exam, you can obtain this 5 years of experience in IT audit, and then you can apply for certification. Okay. Now we will discuss what will be included in this 5 years of work experience, or we can say how you will prove this 5-year work experience. So this 5-year work experience is divided in 3 phases. Like you can obtain a 1 year waiver for general auditing or general information system audit related work. Like if you have a prior experience in general audit, then you can apply 1 year waiver. And suppose if you have a any associated degree in any field, then also you can apply 1 year waiver. And suppose if you have any bachelor degree or masterate degree in any field, then also you will get a waiver of 2 year. And if you are chartered accountant or ACCA CIMA, then also you will get a waiver of 2 years. And if you have any master degree in information system and related field, then you will get a waiver of 3 years. Now, next point. Suppose A or B, this total waiver you can apply for only 3 years. Like for example, suppose if you have a master degree in information system, then you will get a waiver of 3 years. In that case, you cannot obtain a 1 year general work experience waiver. Understood? So for point A and B, you will get maximum 3 years of waiver, and then you need to prove the 2 year work experience in one of the CISA job practice domain area. So in CISA there are 5 domain. So out of 5 domain, you need to prove at least 2 year work experience in one of the domain. So this is how you can apply for CISA certification. And in the comment section, I will share you the link for this CISA certification application form. From there, you can download this form and you can submit this. Okay. So now we will discuss some basic point related to CISA examination, like when can you appear for the exam, what is the minimum score to pass the exam and all. So CISA is a 4-hour long exam and it consists 150 multiple choice questions that will be asked from 5 CISA domain, and there is no negative marking for wrong answer. Once you click on a submit button, the preliminary result, that is pass or fail, will be shown on screen itself, and you need to score minimum 450 out of 800 marks. Okay, and you can appear for CISA examination at any time. Like you can choose any day and then you can appear for the examination, and this examination is available online also. Like you can appear for exam from your home, that is remotely protected option. And second is center also, you can visit ISACA's center to give the examination. So this is all about CISA examination. So guys, in this video we have discussed the cost of CISA examination, how to obtain CISA certification, that is a 5-year relevant experience related thing, and then we discussed some of basic thing about CISA certification. So if you still have any query or doubt related to CISA certification, you can ask in comment section. Okay. So thank you for watching the video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for more such videos related to IT certification. Thank you. Bye bye and take care.